Maya was my best friend for 12 years. From kindergarten through high school, she was my constant companion, my partner in everything, the sister I never had. We shared secrets, dreams, and a bond I thought was unbreakable. Her family treated me like their own daughter. Her mother Linda was everything I wished my own mother could be. Last month, Maya called me for the first time in 8 years and shattered every memory I had of our friendship with 4 devastating words: "Your father was cheating." I'm Sarah, I'm 29, and this is how my childhood best friend's confession made me question everything I thought I knew about love, loyalty, and the people we trust most. Maya and I met when she defended me from bullies on the first day of kindergarten. From that moment, we were inseparable. She was bold where I was shy, confident where I was anxious. Her family's house became my second home, always stocked with snacks, filled with laughter, radiating the warmth and stability my own home lacked. While my parents struggled financially and emotionally, Maya's parents seemed to have it all together. Linda would make sure there was always a place for me at dinner, bought me clothes when mine got too small, included me on family vacations. I spent more time at their house than my own, and Maya's family seemed genuinely happy to have me there. The perfect dynamic lasted through middle school. We navigated puberty together, shared crushes, spent hours analyzing every social interaction. Maya was always ahead of me developmentally, but instead of leaving me behind, she pulled me along, coaching me through confidence and popularity. Everything changed in high school. Maya started dating a popular senior, and suddenly our friendship felt different. But what hurt most was how her family's treatment of me shifted completely. Linda, who had been like a second mother, became cold and distant. Maya's father started avoiding me entirely. Family dinners that always included me became exclusive affairs. When I asked Maya about the change, she brushed me off. "They're just stressed about work," she'd say, but I could see discomfort in her eyes. Our 12-year friendship limped through senior year, held together by history but strained by new secrets. After graduation, Maya left for college while I stayed local. We kept in touch sporadically through social media, but our deep connection faded into polite birthday messages. I hadn't spoken to her directly in 8 years when she called 3 weeks ago. "Sarah, I need to tell you something I should have told you years ago," she said, her voice carrying a weight I didn't remember. "I've been in therapy, working through childhood stuff, and my therapist thinks I need to have this conversation with you." The next words changed everything: "Your father was having an affair with my mother for 7 years. From when we were 10 until we graduated high school." The silence stretched forever. The words couldn't possibly be true. "My parents found out when I was 15, Maya continued. "That's why they started acting weird around you." And Sarah. I knew. I'd known for months before they found out. "I saw your dad's car at our house when everyone was supposed to be at work. I saw them together." Every stable thing I believed about my life crumbled. Maya explained how the affair started when my dad was doing construction on their house renovation. How it continued for years in hotel rooms and secret meetings. How she discovered it accidentally and kept the secret for months, torn between loyalty to me and devastating knowledge about our families. "Why didn't you tell me?" I whispered. "How could I? We were 15. How do you tell your best friend that her father is cheating on her mother with your mother?" As shock wore off, pieces fell into sickening place. My father's frequent overtime that kept him away most evenings. My mother's increasing depression during high school, behavior I'd attributed to financial stress, but which now seemed like the response of a woman who suspected betrayal. Linda's guilt-ridden overcompensation toward me in earlier years, buying me things and including me in activities, not just kindness, but behavior of someone trying to ease her conscience about betraying my family. Maya's increasing distance during high school, her reluctance to spend time at my house, her discomfort when I talked about family problems, all of it made horrible sense. "Sarah, there's more," Maya said. The affair didn't end in high school. It continued after graduation. My parents got divorced 2 years after I left for college, but your dad and my mom kept seeing each other. They're still together now. They've been living together for 3 years. I hung up. For days, I couldn't function. I stared at childhood photos, trying to reinterpret everything. My mother died of cancer 4 years ago. During her final months, she'd been bitter in ways that seemed disproportionate to her illness, making cryptic comments about people who pretend to care and friends who stab you in the back. I'd assumed she meant friends who drifted away during illness, but now I understood she'd been talking about Linda, the woman who treated me like a daughter while betraying my mother for years. My father had been strangely absent during my mother's final weeks, always having emergencies that kept him from the hospital. I'd been angry at him for not being present, but now I realized he'd been with Linda, carrying on their relationship even as my mother was dying. When I called Maya back, I was filled with rage, not just at our parents, but at her. You let me worship your mother for years, knowing she was destroying my family. Sarah, I was a child. I didn't know how to handle adult secrets. You let me feel grateful to her. You knew she was the reason my mother was miserable, and you said nothing. The conversation devolved into accusations and tears. Maya tried to explain her impossible position, how the secret had eaten away at her for years. But I couldn't hear her explanations over the betrayal in my head. Since then, I've been forced to rewrite my entire childhood. Every memory of feeling loved by Maya's family now feels contaminated. Every moment of happiness in their house was built on lies destroying my mother. I think about all the times I complained to Maya about my mother's depression. Maya knew exactly why my mother was struggling, but let me blame her instead of understanding she was the victim of betrayal by people we both trusted. My mother's final warnings that people aren't always what they seem weren't paranoia, she'd been trying to warn me about the very people I loved most. The betrayal cuts deeper than just the affair. My entire childhood was built on lies. The adults I trusted were keeping secrets that affected my life fundamentally. Maya's family wasn't more loving than mine, they were just better at hiding dysfunction. Part of me understands Maya was caught in an impossible situation. But another part feels betrayed by her choice to prioritize comfort over my right to know the truth about my life. I've spent the last month in therapy, processing not just the affair but broader implications for how I view relationships and trust. Maya's confession freed me from a lifetime of misunderstanding about my family dynamics. I'm starting to see my mother more clearly, not as distant and depressed, but as someone struggling with betrayal while protecting her daughter from adult problems. Her bitterness makes sense now. Her warnings were hard-earned wisdom, not paranoia. As for Maya, we've had several more conversations since her confession. I can see genuine remorse in her voice. The secret she carried for 13 years damaged her too, affecting her ability to trust and form authentic relationships. Her confession helped me understand my own relationship patterns. I've always been drawn to people who seem more together than me, but quick to doubt my instincts when relationships don't feel right, dismissing red flags as insecurity. Learning that my best friend kept such a massive secret while maintaining our intimate friendship made me aware that people can love you genuinely while deceiving you profoundly. I don't know if Maya and I will ever be friends again. The foundation of trust has been shattered. But I'm grateful for her confession, as painful as it was. Living with lies prevents genuine healing. The hardest lesson is that people can be trustworthy and deceptive, loving and harmful, sometimes simultaneously. Maya's confession taught me relationships are more complex than the childhood simplicity I'd been trying to recreate. I'm rebuilding my understanding of the past, honoring both genuine love I experienced and deception surrounding it. The happiness I felt was real, even built on lies. Our friendship was authentic, even incomplete. Maybe most importantly, I've learned that truth, however painful, is always better than comfortable deception. My mother deserved honesty. I deserved honesty. Maya deserved not to carry such heavy secrets through her formative years. Moving forward, I'm committed to radical honesty in relationships, even when uncomfortable. I'm learning to trust my instincts more, to pay attention when something feels off. Maya's confession changed everything I thought I knew about my childhood, but also gave me something invaluable, the truth. While devastating, it's been liberating. I finally understand my mother's pain, my father's absence, and my own relationship patterns. Sometimes people we love most are capable of deepest betrayals. But sometimes, those same people have courage to eventually tell the truth, even when it costs them everything. Maya's confession destroyed our friendship, but freed both of us from lies that shaped our lives for over a decade. What secrets might your closest friends be keeping? What truths might you be avoiding to preserve relationships? What would happen if you chose painful honesty over comfortable deception? Sometimes the most loving thing someone can do is destroy illusions keeping you from living authentically. Maya's confession shattered my childhood memories, but gave me the chance to build adult relationships based on truth rather than fantasy. The friendship we had was beautiful, but it wasn't real. Now I have the opportunity to create connections that are both